Trippie Redd got a song out right now talking about pumpkin pie, twin sisters side by side. What does that mean?
He's at a party with both of them, they shaking their ass.
Yeah, do that. Do that.
The complexion of their skin resembles pumpkin pie. You know, that's deep. That's deep right there.
I hate SoundCloud and SoundCloud rappers solely because they're trash. I wish we could do a pre-screening. Like, you have to like pass a test to be able to put your music on SoundCloud, because I think it's just creating just an open forum of bullshit. It's like an open gates for a bunch of garbage to be let loose into the world of music.
I have to disagree. I love SoundCloud rappers because it reminds me of the original hip hop when you could have a hot song, go to the DJ, and he played in the club. Everybody didn't have a hot song. You know, some people were trial and error. That's how SoundCloud is. You have a bunch of people that are putting up from their house, in their studio, to the internet, what they got. It's either hot or not, and there's many that have been selected out of that group of millions of SoundCloud rappers that are the hot ones.
I really feel like now you don't need talent. SoundCloud has created a new generation of trash rappers that get multi-million-dollar deals because they say the same word 15 times, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, and now you're a rapper? To me, being a rapper is almost like a poet. I feel like your statement is bullshit, and because you actually had to have like some brains when you came to rapping, because you had to like make something like lyrically make sense and be dope. So I feel like what you're saying is also shitty and trash. Just saying.
I don't feel that anything you're talking about is right, because all rappers didn't always spit about the deep mindset, the Nas type, the Common type verses. Every rapper on this earth isn't that.
How does this work? Timer. Listen, with old school rappers and now these new SoundCloud rappers, yes, not everybody can be a Nas or a J. Cole, but you have to have some sort of substance or something. Like, SoundCloud rappers to me are trash because it's a popularity contest. SoundCloud is who has the most followers, who has the cutest selfies, who has the most friends. Like, this is literally like the high school bullshit of music, where it's like, if you come up with the coolest face tattoo, you're gonna get a deal from Interscope. Tupac used to have a party song, and then he'd come around and turn around and be like, oh, Dear Mama is fine. Like, you have to balance the bullshit and the substance, is what I'm saying. That's my argument. I'm sticking to it.
Chance the Rapper is one of the first people that blew up SoundCloud. He got party music, he got deep conscious music. He's one of the first. Everybody isn't Lil Xan, you know? And at the same time, you can't diss SoundCloud rappers when SoundCloud rappers are the mold now. Ugh. The label chased the SoundCloud rapper. They were what's hot. All these other little bubblegum pop that the labels were trying to make, it didn't work. So they went to the internet, found this dude, found Lil Pump, found TK, found all these people, and now they signed. That was hot. Not anything else.
What you're saying is cute and all, but what I'm saying is yes, the label saw that this new generation of kids maybe might not be that smart, and that's all they can comprehend. So let's just find a stupid SoundCloud rapper with the most weird tattoos or whatever it is.
XXX is one of the smartest people that I have seen speak. He speaks just like X, and I'm talking about Malcolm X, not the, you know what I'm talking about? He speaks with knowledge. He understands. How can he be stupid if he understands what's going on? He speaks from a place of politics that you want in the music. You talk about music should be deep, music should be politics. When you watch his interviews, you see his mind. You see it moving. R.I.P. X. He was one of the top.
You just compared Triple, how do you even say the name, Estacion, to Malcolm X.
Heavily.
I think I already ran out of my like foghorn, but yo, that is Like, I don't even have a response to that because it's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
I compare XXX to Malcolm X because when Malcolm X first came on, he was hard, he was militant, he came with the violence by any means necessary. When XXX came out, he came and he was a hard figure. By the end of Malcolm X's situation, he was less violent, less about the killing and all that, and more about the common man and finding peace. It's the same with X. Right before X was murdered, he was starting to talk about peace. He was looking for ways to donate and bring people together and start foundations and different things like that on stop the violence causes. That's why I compared those two. You can't tell me that someone wanting to help the world that deep and thinking that conscious is stupid. That was a SoundCloud rapper. That's the same dude that you're thinking about. So you don't know the future of all these SoundCloud rappers. You have people like Ski Mask, which we're heavily waiting on whatever he's about to drop with Timbaland. You know what I'm saying? I'm heavily waiting because it's gonna be something that's not compared to what you're saying about the basic mold of the SoundCloud rapper.
You just proved my point again. Literally, you said that these SoundCloud rappers can't do anything that's going to be fire until they link with a Timberland or a Kanye or any of these actual artists who literally created and took time on their craft. These kids are literally jumping on couches, buying as much jewelry as they can, promoting, depression, all of this. I feel like these little SoundCloud rappers are so into like being emo. I'm like, this fake emo stuff is weird to me, yo. I feel like that's what SoundCloud rappers do. They want to sit here and like, hey, let's see who's more popular. I'm sadder than you. My life sucks more than you. And what's with the names? I think I'm upset more so that their damn names are so weird. First off, I can't even pronounce the Extacion thing. Then we got Slump Maskey, God, little, everybody's little. Why is everybody so little? Lil Wayne is the only little I ever am going to acknowledge. So every little SoundCloud rapper can go somewhere with a little shitty ass song.
What you can do with SoundCloud is you can physically be in your room or physically be anywhere you want and make music that is specifically for you. Whether it's that depression music, whatever you're feeling, you can physically make it and put it up on the internet. And right when you think you're the only one that rocks with whatever sound you've made, 1,000 come, 2,000, 20,000, all these people start coming and adding up, and that's how you get the little pump or the little whoever, and they're blowing up because other people feel what they're putting out. The originality of what they feel in their heart and their music specifically, because it don't sound like nothing else, that's what gets them on. That's why you can go straight from the internet to a hit.
Yeah, the platform itself, I think is dope. I'll give you that. Like a little pinch, I'll do that. Again, I think that there should, because they're monetizing now with SoundCloud, I think that there should be like some sort of test. Can you read? Can you like formulate an actual sentence that makes sense to the rest of the world? Kind of like having children. Not everybody should have kids. Not everybody should be a rapper. Not everybody should be on SoundCloud is what I'm saying. That's why I can't even go through and navigate the platform maybe the way it's intended, because there's so much shit to dig through that I can't deal. It's too much.
Chance the Rapper did not use a label for touring money. He did not use a label for marketing money. He did not use a label for upfront money for what eventually will become recording fees and all that other stuff that they're gonna hit you back on that money for. So you got to see someone use it in its purest form. He made a song, he put it out. He connected it with other people around him that were friends, that were influencers, whoever, that blew up the music and went even further. He went on tour himself and made his own money back. So not everybody needs a label. You know, you can have your own personal imprint that you can make any day, but you don't need the label money that's eventually gonna get taxed and you got to pay it back anyways. No labels.
One SoundCloud rapper, you're giving me one SoundCloud rapper. That is the only one that's ever done that. So why won't these new guys mimic and do the same thing? Oh.
Chance is not the only person that's done that exact same mold. Russ is the exact same thing. Russ was on SoundCloud heavy. Man was 11 mixtapes deep before even getting to SoundCloud. To close out my whole conversation and all these fire points I've given you, I love SoundCloud rappers because for our new wave, for the young generation, what's making the music and who are influentially popping things off, it's from SoundCloud. It's from Lil Pump. It's from Chance. It's from Russ. These are the influencers that you see at the top of their game, and how millions and millions of young kids follow exactly what they do. And it's not just here, it's over countries, it's every other place.
It's cute and all what you just said. But I still hate SoundCloud rap and rappers because there's zero originality, it's oversaturated, it's the same song, just a different little slump, sloopy-doop singing it. And then all the people that you named are all signed to major labels now. Everybody else is just wasting everybody else's time and disrespecting my ears. And also, I feel like the platform itself, I love finding music and then like sending it and showing it to your homie. Like that's the best feeling, like, yo, I put you onto that song, I put you on. You don't even have to do that now because it's right here at your fingertips. It's too accessible. These kids got 3-second minds when it comes to anything that they look at, observe, see, or create. And that's why SoundCloud and SoundCloud rappers are trash. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much.
I love it.
I guess we gotta agree to disagree.
All right.
I'm gonna send you some fire though. I'm gonna text it to you. You know how to do that?
That's all right, I'm right.
I'm gonna page you the new fire because y'all ain't doing it like we used to know. You know what I'm saying?
Back in Napster.
Hey.